Comemos Heredia, estoy haciendo sparring, ya llegué a los 11 rounds con 3 sparring partners diferentes. Estamos trabajando durísimo para esta pelea. Ya sé que es una pelea bien difícil, solo tenemos que preparar bien.
Te ves más fuerte que antes, te ves más ancho que antes. ¿Crees que eso te beneficia para ese combate?
Pues sí, pues como te dije, estoy trabajando duro. Es un peleador muy difícil, so me tengo que mantener entrenando duro.
Una más, ¿qué opinas de ese día de Canelo contra Terence Crawford?
Pues la verdad, yo creo que la gente no quiere mirar eso. Terence Crawford está peleando en 147, se va a subir 3 weight classes up. La gente ahorita quiere mirar unas peleas parejas contra mí en Canelo porque yo soy el peleador más grande, no soy chiquito como los otros peleadores. So yo creo que esta es la pelea que todo el mundo quiere mirar.
David, speaking of weight, man, how has the weight been in between the planned fight and now?
Good, bro. It's always the same. I mean, I don't know, like, it's good. I lose the weight.
I think there was like a clip. You had the afro grown out, and
I don't give a fuck about no
kinda
clip,
big,
bro.
you know?
How do I look now? Do I look
Good.
kind of big?
No.
Well, there you
Andrade
go.
is a tricky fighter. Who would you consider the trickiest fighter you've ever faced?
Probably Caleb Plant. I mean, and then probably the next one be Andrade. You know what I mean? This guy is a really good fighter. These guys are really quality fighters, and they have a lot of tricks in their bags, especially him being from the Olympics or being in the Olympics too. These guys are really talented. They have a lot of experience. So, but I've been thousands of sparrings. I've seen every single style in the sparring, so I know how to defend well from tricks.
Obviously, we know you're a monster inside the ring, but you're also a family man outside. You just proposed to, to your fiance. You have another kid on the way. Just talk about that perspective, being as a family man.
I feel really level-headed, man, because at the end of the day, I could beat people up, and then I could go home and be a family man. So you know what I mean? I'm just very excited. I really want to build an empire. You know, my son. I see my son. I see him doing the exact same things I was doing at his age. You know, that in boxing. So I really want to set a good example for my people, for my family. My brother, he's about to get a big fight. My little brother Angel, he's starting to box too. And then I just want it to be a whole empire, a whole family.
Your little one, obviously, we've seen the power, we've seen the speed, we've seen the clips, man.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Just having him, being in the ring and being part of the training camp.
It's dope, bro. It's really motivating to me. It gives me the motivation I need to keep going in there and working as hard as I can because I want to give my son everything and I want to put him in the best positions possible for him to be successful as a man.
Watching this video,
Thoughts on his resume, man? There's been criticism. You mentioned he's an Olympian. That's overlooked. Give me your thoughts on his resume.
I mean, he's a double world champion. He's been a world champion at 154 and 160. That's something that a lot of people don't do. So you cannot take no credit away from him. This guy is really good. That's why I'm preparing the way I'm preparing because I'd rather be over prepared than under prepared. So.
¿Les enseñas tu playera, David? ¿Qué significa? ¿Algún significado especial?
No, nomás mi cara y mi nombre ahí.
What do you feel like Andrade is better at than Plant? Maybe vice versa too.
To be honest, bro, I don't know. They throw a lot of combinations. They throw punches and bunches. They move around a lot. So I don't know. I'm expecting a well-conditioned, well-boxed fighter.
Do you think he sits down, maybe has more pop than
I'm sure he does. I mean, I don't know. I can't really say because I haven't until I fight him. I mean, they both had good amount of knockouts, so I can't really say until I get in there with it.
I know you touched on the knockout earlier, but in the back of your mind, are you like, I gotta stop him or I won't get the Canelo fight?
Oh, so I do want to stop him because I was upset that I didn't stop Plant, and that's really been bugging me. I watched the highlights. I'm like, man, I could fucking stop this guy. So I do want to get the knockout, but I'm saying I don't want to put pressure on myself. Sometimes when you put too much pressure on yourself, saying I want to get a knockout, it's too much pressure.
Did that happen in the Plant fight a little bit?
Maybe I could have got it though. That's what fucking pisses me off. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, I don't know. We're just we've been working on a lot of stuff, a lot of new things.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks.